The Live in Hope Ministries International presents a theatrical showing of the movie My Angel.
Let me hear you say,
Holy. I hope this is not what I'm thinking. I thought you said he's your church brother and that you guys are holy.
I returned to what I called dignified prostitution.
Wonders shall never end. I'm not a Christian, but I'm a virgin. Ish.
I'm a club girl and I'm proud to be one. Girl, this thing is sweet. So why are you crying?
Unbelievable.
Happy birthday to our neighbor, Ogunmola.
Thank you. Oh, you guys made my day.
I'm covering my sins with lies. I'm getting deeper into sin.
I'm the most senior in that choir and all of you know it.
Your parents know what they saw when they named you Jirayo. But in my own opinion, they should have named you Jirejo. When a once vibrant child of God begins to avoid the presence of God, sin is not far-fetched. They claimed I was the one who was responsible for his death. They will seduce me and sleep with me.
The Holy Spirit has been speaking to him about you.
Can you just not see me in the spirit?
Antilewa.
Lawale, stop. Just stop, okay?
Your anointed gospel singer choir leader is now Olawale's baby.
Jirejo!
Why is she running away? Am I talking too much?
We live in a world that can make or mar you, depending on the choices you make. But the world itself remains the same. When you're marred, you stand alone, cause no one stands with a failing, ageless world.
Welcome to the City of Hope Medical Center. As you know, I am the medical director of this facility. This morning we will be taking a tour of the medical facility.
Destiny changers creep in unannounced with people mostly unaware that they are already swapping their destinies with what God has intended them to do.
Toast to money.
Hey, watch it. Man, come on, I ain't doing nothing wrong.
I'm gonna sue you for everything.
I just want a man who wants to call me his wife. I want a man who wants to cherish me forever. I want a man whose last name I can bear.
Teach them your experiences from life. Tell them that the world is ageless and that life goes on no matter what. Tell them that the decisions they make today will determine their tomorrow.
Okay, so will you marry me?
Are you out of your mind?
Choice you make makes your tomorrow.
You are reading this book again, people.
The Bible is not an ordinary book.
Professor of science, and I studied evolution, so I know better than to believe that one person created the whole world.
Professor Harile Kolas Thomas, I know you're a very stubborn man. Stubbornness runs in the family. I saw you in my dream. I remember you told me that we brought all things on us.
me, I will go.
Oh, we have to come back.
What about the wedding? I will go. My life is lost.
James.
See who is talking about love.
Please don't tell me that.
The wedding date remains unchanged.
Have you forgotten the great Ministries?
I'll meet you before it gets
Great mandate to share God's love. The great mandate to win souls for Christ. The great mandate to share God's love. Think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain.
Where's the lighter?
Restore you back. You need to think before you act. When the consequences come.
Men are in trouble. I will spread it
as far as I can. Somebody infected me.
That's not right, girl.
Okay.
First, it's illegal and it's unethical. Look, the best point of action that we can take right now is to get a healthcare provider. See, that provider will counsel us and provide education so that to show us how not to spread this disease. I also understand.
Please, we've heard enough. Angel Sonia, spare us the sermon. As for me, I will spread it until I die. That will teach men a sorry lesson that free things kill.
Good.
What's wrong with that?
Don't mind her. She's been like that for days. You know she's been crying for 3 days and she doesn't even know her status.
Really? Don't tell me you're expecting her to be HIV free after sharing needles and bedmates together. You, I, Belinda are all positive. And Mama Issa has gone to pick up her test results. I'm 100% sure she's gonna be back positive.
Before you act, when the consequences come,
Mama.
flowing tears of pain will restore you back.
What? Positive too.
I told you, didn't I?
Flowing tears of pain will restore you back. You need to think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain will restore you back.
Where'd she go? Wherever. Everyone is on their own now.
Mama Isa, as our group leader, what do you feel we should do in this situation? I mean, we've got to do something.
Did you say leader? Sorry to disappoint you. You heard her. Everybody is on their own now.
Britney, stop. I give you 2 minutes to say your last prayers.
Please. What have I done? Drop that gun in the name of God.
God? Now you want to remember God? If he didn't care to stop me when I was ruining my life, I'm pretty sure he's not going to care if I blow off your head right here and right now.
Britney, please. Remember Matthew. Remember your dad. Don't ruin this family.
I should have ruined this family, Mom? I should have ruined this family? Oh, no, you did that a long time ago, all with your own hands. And Matt, I'm thinking about him. If he was here, I'm pretty sure he'd want to pull this trigger. And Dad, don't worry about him. I'm sure he is not going to miss you one bit.
Britney, please, don't let the cops come running after you.
You know what? Here, take that. Go ahead, call the cops, Mom. Call the cops. Let them know that your daughter is standing in front of you, pointing a gun to your face, ready to blow your head off. And then after that, I'm going to kill myself. Yeah, Mom, call the cops. Think I'm afraid of the cops. You want to call the cops? Go ahead and call them. Call them. Because by the time I kill us and our blood is all over the place, we wouldn't want it to mess up the house that you guys have worked so hard for, right? Go ahead.
Yes, this is Marissa Thomas. I'm so depressed right now. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to shoot myself dead. Yeah, my address, 91115 Thomas Road, Houston, Texas. Come right away to carry my clothes. No!
Think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain will restore you back. You need to think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain will restore you back. Think before you act. When the consequences come, your flowing tears of pain want to restore you back. You need to think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. No. Flowing tears of pain.
Hello, ma'am. Ma'am?
She stabbed herself.
She has a lower abdominal wound. Possible puncture to the oh, she's bleeding profusely. We need to get her to the hospital immediately.
Before you act, when the consequences come, flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. No. Flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. No way. Flowing tears of pain want to restore you back. Want to restore you back. You need to think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain want to restore you back. Think before you act. When the consequences come, your flowing tears of pain want to restore you back. You need to think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. No. Flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. No way. Flowing tears of pain won't restore you back.
Blood transfusion became the only option in order to save my life. The doctor confirmed that the blood was screened and matched appropriately, and everything was medically okay. But to everyone's surprise, I had a severe hemolytic transfusion reaction during the blood transfusion. And I was unconscious in the ICU for over 2 months. He even said I had blood clots during this period. But God, why? Why did you allow me to survive all this? Why don't you kill me? Honestly, I don't deserve to live.
Guys, look. There's nothing a man can ever ask for. There's nothing more that a man can ever ask for than a happy family like y'all.
Dad, no, you don't want to be saying that.
What?
Don't say that.
What do you mean don't say that?
How you say my husband?
Y'all.
What do you mean? How you say my husband cannot speak good English?
No, Dad can. He can because we understand it, but I'm saying let it not go beyond this house. No, you don't. Not outside, Dad.
Okay, now. I have to corroborate what my husband just said. There's nothing better than a happy home.
Except God, Mom. Except God.
Preach on, Pastor. We all know there's nothing greater than God. You know that's not what she meant.
Hey, sis. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to my sweet mom right here.
Really? Guess what? Something over here wants to talk to you if you keep it up. Mm-hmm. On his jealousy.
Really, Dad?
Son, when you grow up and you get married, then you can go all the way and do all you want to do. But see, this lady right here, look at this lady right here. This is mine. So back off.
All right. By the power conferred on me,
Us.
as the first son in this family,
Boy, you are the only son.
whatever, I say,
We say.
Happy 17th anniversary to the best parent in the whole world!
You guys know we got Happy anniversary, Mom.
How did you guys pull that off? My goodness.
You guys know that we learn from the best. The apples don't fall far from the tree, and we learn from the best.
Yep.
Wow. And
Yeah.
you know, intentionally, we don't want to mention it close to any of you because we just want to stay low and meditate.
Well, I guess we did a good job of keeping it on the down low. Well, you know what, guys? You guys are in for a huge surprise. So take a seat.
Absolutely.
Take a seat.
So
that's not it?
Just go ahead and sit down.
Okay.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Matt, come on.
What are they up to?
I don't know.
We'll be right back. Don't worry about it.
This is completely surprising.
It is.
I never.
Don't worry, be careful.
All right. I'm good. Look what we have. You know what this means?
What's going on here?
This is for you.
And this is for you, Dad.
Oh my God.
We're going
Grandma,
out tonight.
You guys didn't do that.
What we got planned for tonight is this reception that took place
17 years ago.
It's holding in the La Plaza restaurant tonight.
Oh, no.
And it's gonna be followed by a one-week getaway at the Lovers Delight Hotel and Suite, right here in Houston,
Texas. Oh, and Dad, don't worry about work. You got the week off. I called your boss.
Yep, she
Yeah,
did.
I did.
Whoa,
Don't worry about it, Dad. I did a good job. He said, and I quote, that he wish he had kids as good as us that would think about something like this. In fact, he's gonna be there tonight. He said he would be this whole world.
No
my
doubt.
God.
Beatrice flew all the way from Nigeria just for tonight.
Yep.
When we called her, preaching her idea for tonight, Uncle Tunde got wind of it, and he said that we should go all out and not worry about the expense. He's gonna cover it all. So we went all out.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Look, not only that, but the Edgars, the Beatrice, and the Antonias, they're all gonna bless this occasion.
You rock me through love. You nurture me with love. Even when I'm confused, you gave me answers. You lead me in the path and the way of the Lord.
Oh wait, hold on a second. Hello? You already here? Okay. About 30 minutes, we'll be right out. All right, thank you.
You guys should go get ready.
All right, you don't worry about it. Come on now. I got something planned. There's no time. Come on, chop chop.
I'll
Here you
take
go,
this to
Mom.
the room for that.
All right, great. You know, ladies, we take a little bit of time because I need to go get this too.
Come on, Daddy.
This kid says something.
Move it.
Okay.
Time is money. Time is money.
You're my angel. I am your little sunshine. You make my life worth living. I see in you the virtue of life. You rock me through love. You nurture me with love. Even when I'm confused, you gave me answers. You lead me in the path of the way of the Lord. Yeah, Mother, you're my angel. Yeah, Mother, you're my angel. Yeah, Mother, you're my angel. Dear Mama. You rock me through love. You nurture me with love. Even when I'm confused, you gave me answers. You lead me in the path of the way of the Lord. Yeah, Mother, you're my angel. Yeah, Mother, you're my angel. Yeah, Mother, you're my angel. Dear Mama.
That was just a few years ago when we recently moved to the US. Why did I allow the sweetness to turn sour? Why did I allow a good thing to go bad? God help me. Oh,
Hi, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm good.
You look good. You look much better.
Thank you.
Okay.
The doctor has already discharged me, so I'm ready to go.
That's why we're here to take you home, huh?
Thank you.
All right.
You're looking better, Mom.
Thank you. So where's Matthew? I've not seen him since I came back.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Nurse Gracie.
How are you?
Good morning.
I'm good.
Good morning, sweetie. You're going home today, right?
Yes.
Ready to go?
Honestly.
I'm so glad you're looking healthy.
Thank you.
I have to take
Thank
your
you.
IV out so you can ready to go home. Do some discharge instructions, okay?
Okay.
Ready for that?
Sure, I am.
Okay.
Thank you. Honestly. It's my time.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't wait to take her
I'm
home.
gonna hurt you a little bit, okay? I'm sorry.
Before you act, when the consequences come, flowing tears of pain will restore me back. Think before you act, when the consequences come, flowing tears.
It's okay? Any pain?
It's all right.
You can take it out whenever you get home, okay? When you get home, you resume activities gently, take it easy, don't push yourself. Make sure you eat your balanced diet. If you feel any different, you need to call right away. What did I say?
Call right away if anything changes.
Okay. So you understand all my instructions? You sure?
I'm sure she does. Trust me, I got everything. Yeah.
Any pain, any discomfort, you need to call the hospital.
Absolutely.
And if it's unbearable, make sure you come right away, okay?
We'll do.
I'm gonna need you to sign my discharge papers so that she's ready to go.
Before you act, when the consequences come, flowing tears of pain will restore you back. You need to think before you act, when the consequences come, flowing tears of pain will restore you back. Think before you act, when the consequences come, your flowing tears of pain want to restore you back. You need to think before you act, when the consequences come, flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. No, 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 no. Flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. No, no way. Flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. Think before you act, when the consequences come, flowing tears of pain will restore you back. You need to think before you act, when the consequences come, flowing tears of pain will restore you back. Think before you act, when the consequences come, flowing tears of pain will restore you back.
Yes, baby. Oh no, I'm good. I don't want anything.
Are you sure?
Sure, I'm okay.
Really?
In that case, I'm off to bed. Okay, good night.
Brittany, you can't even spend 1 minute with your mom and I.
We drove home together. You guys do your calls.
Oh, come on!
Okay, good night.
Good night. See y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, good night. It is so nice to have you back home.
So good to be home. By the way, when is Matthew coming back? I've not seen him. When is he coming back? Really?
Oh, sorry.
What's wrong with you?
Oh,
you look so worried.
Oh, it's okay. I'm fine. No,
Is everything okay with him?
Matthew is fine. Matthew is fine.
Are you sure?
I told you about Matthew.
I know, but you look worried.
Okay, this is not about Matthew.
So what is it?
This is not the time for this, okay? You just came back. You need to rest.
Please tell me. I want to know. Is everything okay? I mean, you look worried. Tell me, please. Talk to me.
Well, remember back at the hospital, the doctor had indicated that your spleen got ruptured and they needed to transfuse you with some blood.
Mm-hmm.
I volunteered to donate. I couldn't.
Why couldn't you? Very much. So?
Sequel to your decision to donate blood for your wife's blood transfusion, right? We carried out some tests but the results show that we may need to do further testing before I can confidently give her the blood. So because of the urgency of her situation now, I may need to give her blood from the blood bank. I need your consent to be able to do this.
Yeah, getting that consent is not a problem, but why would you need further testing on my blood?
The results of the test we did on your blood shows that your blood tested positive for HIV. We may need to do further testing to ascertain that this is the case.
Flowing tears of pain will restore you back.
HIV what? No! That can't be possible!
I tested positive.
Oh my God!
I've seen several other clinicians and doctors out there. Several tests. It's the same old story.
Before you act, when the consequences come, flowing tears of pain want to restore you back. You need to think before you act, when the consequences come, flowing tears of pain want to restore you back.
What have I brought upon my family? I caused all this chaos. But I was warned by almost everybody close to me. I did not listen. I replaced my family with my career. I poured my passion into my job. And now, I'm almost losing it all. Oh God of heavens.
Before you act, when the consequences
Oh God, rain. Oh God.
Honey, good morning.
Sweetheart, how are you?
Tired, but anyways, I'm okay. I'll have to give you a message for Sister Precious today.
Honey, don't tell me you are not coming to church this morning.
How would you expect me to come to church after working Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights consecutively?
And who asked you to overwork yourself? I can't imagine that this madness is coming to this extent. As an anointed singer and the choir director, you have not ministered with the choir for the past 1 month. What is wrong with you? Does it not bother you? Jesus Christ. What is this? Same thing happened last Sunday. You worked yourself and you got too tired. Because of that, you couldn't come to church. Now the same thing is repeating itself this Sunday. I think I have to do something about it to knock this madness out of your head.
You know what, honey? A man that is diligent in his work will stand among kings.
flowing tears of pain will restore you back. You need to think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain will restore you back.
Hi, hon. How you doing?
Oh, Ken, you're back.
How's work?
I'm tired. It's just
See that? Okay, I'm just gonna change, okay? Alright.
Hey, Mom.
Oh, Matthew, how are you?
You look so tired, Mom.
Yeah, I just came back from work.
I'm so sorry to disturb you.
That's okay.
Hope you didn't forget about our open house tomorrow.
Oh, that. Actually, I'm working tomorrow, but I will talk to your dad. I'm sure he will fill in for both of us.
But Mom, what's going on?
What is it?
You don't go out with us anymore. You don't attend any of our school invitations. You don't even know any of our teachers. You are not even home to receive us after school.
Shut up. What do you know? Your dad will fill in for both of us tomorrow, okay? Now get out of my room. Get out
Mommy.
of my room.
Mom.
Maria. Did I overhear you telling your son you won't be available tomorrow?
Okay.
Okay, hold on. I thought we both agreed to be off tomorrow so we can spend time with him and attend his open house. What exactly is going on? I took off from work. I'm not working tomorrow morning because of that. That was our deal. So what exactly happened? What changed?
Again, I'm sorry. I just picked up this shift today. A colleague called in because she has a family function, and I'm just filling in for her.
Listen to yourself. A colleague of yours called in for a family function and you do not have your own family to be accountable to, so you have to be the one to take up that shift. Isn't that your 5th shift in this week? What exactly is going on? It's like I have a wife that is not there. When was the last time we spent time together with these children? Answer me. When was the last time we slept together in this house? What is going on?
Ken, I'll make it up to you, Ho. I'm sorry.
You will make it up. There goes again your flimsy excuse. You keep saying the same thing over and you do the worst.
Ken, I just came back from work. I'm tired. I need to sleep.
Maria. Maria?
You need to think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. Think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears.
Oh, Jennifer. Yeah.
I'm good, Jennifer. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. And you?
Wow, I'm good. So, I mean, how was work?
Work was fine. I'm done.
I'm just going.
Hours, so I'm going home right now.
Oh yeah, I'm just going to work.
Oh, cool. In a hurry, so I have to go home.
Why are you always in a hurry to go home? Even at work, you always rush out of the hospital. You don't even do overtime. You work just 3 times in a week. You don't look for extra hours like some of us do. Don't you need more money?
Did you say more money? Maria, you know I have a very young family, and I have to try to balance my work and family time so I can spend time with my 4 and 6-year-old. And I also have a husband. If I don't take care of my 4-year and my 6-year-old, no one will.
How do you mean no one will? I mean, have you considered getting a nanny for them?
Nanny? Nanny?
Yeah, that way you can have more time to work and make more money. Remember, money answers all things.
No, please. Nanny. I can get a nanny to take care of my children. That I can do, but I will not transfer my divine responsibility to a nanny. Will the nanny take care of my husband too? Maybe I should explain the experience I had when I first moved to America with you. I guess that way you'll understand.
Hey, ladies.
Hey.
So I'm done cooking. Do you guys want to go shopping first or you want to eat? Shopping?
Yes. Yes, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
Jennifer, come on. Jennifer, come on. Let's go shopping. Come on. Oh, no, that's fine, you guys. I'm tired. I want to sleep.
Really? Come on, Jennifer.
I had a long week and I'm tired. It's Saturday morning. I want to sleep.
Here we go. Oh, come on, Jennifer.
Wow, this is serious. Every weekend you come back home complaining you're tired, as if you're the only nanny working in this house. Come on, you don't cook, You don't clean. You don't do any housework. You don't even want to have fun with us. I mean, really. You're not the only nanny here in this house. We all work just like you do.
Why won't she be too tired to enjoy her life? Isn't she the only one not utilizing the idea Marlene gave us?
That's true.
You guys already told you I'd rather quit my job than get involved in those practices of yours. That is gross wickedness. I will not do that. No, I won't do it.
Wickedness? Did you just call my idea wickedness? Look, Jennifer, nobody in here is begging you to take my idea. Because, quite frankly, it works perfectly for me and I know it's working for everybody else. Okay? If you want to die young, because you're a nanny, go ahead and knock yourself out, boo. Okay? I'm not the one with an employer that has a 3-year-old little girl and 1-year-old terrible twin boys. If you were smart, you would do as I do. Okay? Look, all I do is I got a prescription from my doctor for some Valium. Okay? Put a little bit of that in their little sippy cups for their juice. Them kids are gone for like 8 hours straight. And what is Queen Marlene here doing? Girl, I am chillaxing, okay? I am too young and fabulous, okay? Then, when it's getting close to the time for Mother Bear to come running into this house to look at what she doing, guess what I'm doing? I'm trying to clean up, put some pine sol, you know, make the place look like I've been working all day, try to look tired, you know? Then she comes in, smells the place, she's feeling good. And what does she say? Oh, Marlene, oh my goodness, Marlene, you're like the best nanny ever. Whatever. But you know what it does for me? I feel good.
Never mind, Angel Jennifer. Look, my employer has 6-month-old twins. And you know what I do when they go to work? To go do their 12-hour shift? I take the kids to their room, put them in the crib, and lock the door.
My girl.
And I go to my own room and relax.
Okay.
Of course, you know, I go there every 2 hours to, you know, check on them, feed them, change their diapers and stuff, you know, so their mom won't suspect any neglect. But, girl, the kids will cry and cry and cry. You know what? I leave them there. When they cry, they'll be tired. They will go to sleep. Yeah. Girl, I relax all day and be the nicest person when their mom is about to come home. Girl, do I have any choice? I have my own life to live now. Sure.
You know, after the beautiful idea Marlene gave to us, I got my grandmother's prescribed seizure medication that she never used, you know, before she passed away. Because it relaxes the kids. I started using it on them. Oh my goodness, those kids sleep and I'm able to enjoy my life. You know, about an hour before the mom comes home, you know, I just wake them up so she doesn't think they've been sleeping all day. You know, tell me, do you want me to die taking care of other people's kids?
Nemesis will catch up with you, people. Yes, no, it's not. Nemesis will catch up with you. Do you realize that it's the future? It's the lives of children. People's children that you're playing around with, that you're doing all these things to. How can you even live with yourselves? How? No, you know what? I will not be a part of this gross wickedness. Thank you for your good idea. But as for me, Jennifer Jones, just count me out. I will not be a part of this. Thank you very much. Good idea. Thank you.
Wicked idea? Is that what you said? Again. Okay. So it seems like, as they say, a word is enough for the wise. You're not wise, Jennifer. Yes, you're not wise. And since you choose not to be wise, kill yourself, okay? Let me tell y'all something right now, okay? Everybody's listening. I'm drawing the boundaries, starting right here, right now. Jennifer, if I ever hear you come into this place complain about being tired, girl, I'm gonna tear you up. You hear me? I don't want to hear it. So keep all that tiredness to yourself, okay? Ladies, come on, let's go shopping. She is putting some sand in my stuff right now. I don't have time to say that party pooper. Always pooping right there.
When the consequences come, your flowing tears of pain want to restore you back.
That is wickedness.
My dear, I had to move out of the apartment. At the way they were going with their wickedness towards the children, I just couldn't stand it anymore. You know, I had to move out. And the worst part was they bragged about it as if it meant nothing to them. As if what they were doing was normal. You know, that's exactly why I don't want to employ nannies for my children. There's nothing wrong with them. I just don't want to employ them. If I don't get a personal referral for somebody, or if I don't know the person personally, I'm not taking the person as a nanny for my children. And then when you think about it, whatever I get from my job, how much money I get, it's nothing compared to the joy I feel, the happiness I feel, spending time with my husband and my children, you know. But anyway, that's it. See you tomorrow, Maria.
Flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. No, 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 no. Flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. No, no way. Flowing tears of pain won't restore.
After your husband told me all the strange things, I decided to take the next available flight so I can have a word with you. I brought you up to be a good mother and wife. I modeled wifely and motherly behavior to you. It breaks my heart to see you disappoint me.
But, Mom, how do you mean I disappoint you? I'm still the good girl you brought me up to be. I do everything in the house, no matter how busy I am. I don't leave my family hungry. I cook enough food every Saturday so that everybody can have something to help themselves with, even when I'm not available.
Will you shut up? Listen to yourself. Listen to the girl that I, Marissa Jacobs, brought up in a godly manner. I make sure my children don't go hungry. I cook every Saturday. You dare open your mouth to say that you cook for your husband 4 Saturdays in a month?
But Mom...
But what? Now I believe everything your husband has been saying. He says you don't have time for him anymore. He cannot even remember the last time the two of you spent time together or had any meaningful conversation and family time. You saw me do all of this as your mother.
Mom, you were in Nigeria at that time. You don't know how tough it is to be a wife and mother in America. And besides, you were a full-time housewife at that time, Mom.
Must you lose your sanity because you're in America? Tell me. You were a housewife in Nigeria before you relocated to the States. Your children are supposed to be good models for other kids. Aren't you happy about that? Your husband even told me that he wanted you to be a stay-at-home mom. For crying out loud, he works with Terry Anderson. He has a good job. But, oh no, she wanted to be independent. Maria, my daughter, don't take your husband for granted because he's a Christian. There are many women out there looking for a husband that at any moment they could snatch your husband away from you.
Mom.
Oh.
Don't even think about that. My husband, nobody can snatch my husband. He can't even think about it.
Maria, my daughter, a word is enough for the wise. Your kids, your children, they are fast approaching their adolescence. Don't let heaven blame you for those children.
Okay, Mom. I've heard you.
Well, I'll be leaving tomorrow evening.
So soon? You came in just 2 days ago.
You know I cannot leave my husband for so long. If not that this trip was impromptu and for the fact that we just got back from London, he would have been here with me.
Oh.
So I'll be leaving tomorrow evening.
You and your husband. Romeo and Juliet Part 1. Alright, Johnny Mercy. I did not listen to any of these movies. I refuse to be like my mom.
who at 65 is still head over heels in love with her husband. Her 45 years old marriage looked like they got married yesterday. Laura Harrison, my childhood friend. Our home became a second home to my children while she was here. She filled the gap created by my absence in the life of my children. I remember the last time we were together before they left for Nigeria.
Told you, do not sell yourself to your job at the expense of your children.
See, Laura, you've told me this times without number. I've heard you. Just give me, a few more time to work more, set up my home healthcare and, cut down my hours or change to PRN.
What are you talking about? When did you suddenly become consumed with greed and inordinate passion? Your husband is a well-to-do man in Nigeria. Your family has huge investments in Nigeria everywhere, even here in America. Maria, your greed to become so independent has blocked your sense of reasoning. Think, Maria, think.
Laura, I'm not out here for you to spoil today for me, so I leave.
Oh, no. That's okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you mad. It's just that, as a concerned friend, your family, they're complaining how you have changed. That you're no longer the mom they used to know. The last month, when they had dinner with us, and we told them that our cross-posting has ended, they were not happy. They felt really, really bad. Like they never knew the day will ever come.
Oh, mother, you're my angel. Oh, mother, you're my angel. Yeah, mother, you're my angel. Dear mama. Oh,
I'm working tonight.
Again? You're working tonight? Are you crazy?
Please.
Okay.
Before you act, when the consequences come, flowing tears of pain.
I was just thinking of cutting down my hair so that I can spend more time with my family. But I never realized it was too late. My husband now has HIV. And Brittany uses a gun. She even wanted to kill me. Oh God, help me.
Flowing tears of pain won't restore you back.
I like it. Beautiful colors.
No, my daughter. You cannot have that cloth. You cannot buy it. You've already purchased a dress in this store several years ago. Remember? And you are only allowed to buy just one dress in this store in a lifetime. I'm sorry, you can't have it.
How do you mean I purchased my own? Who are you? I mean, I've not been to this mall before.
Look at the dress you have on right now. And look at the one in your hand.
Wait a minute. It's what I have on is exactly the same style with these clothes.
Yes.
But this is more colorful and more beautiful. And that's why I must buy it.
You bought this cloth several years ago in this store. And you have already wiped out all the beautiful colors. And this is what it remains on you.
Huh. I still don't understand. I'm confused.
This is the heavenly store.
Heavenly store?
Yes.
Huh. Heavenly storehouse?
Yes.
Huh.
At creation, God gives you these beautiful colors. He wanted you to be successful in all areas of life. This represents your children. This represents your husband. This represents your ministry. And say the black one represents your career. And over the years, you've wiped out all the beautiful colors. Your husband, your children, your ministry. And all what you have now on you is the black. The black color, which is your career. You nurture the black color for your career. And over the years, you've wiped out all the beautiful colors. Your husband, your children, your ministry. Can I have the dress?
No. Let me have it. Please.
Give it back to me.
Let me have it. Let me have my multicolored dress back.
No, I'm sorry.
Let me have it. Where's my place? Let me have it. Let me have my multicolored dress back. Let me have it back.
Mom?
Let me have it back.
Mom?
Let me have it back. Let me have it back.
Mom, come. Mom, wake up. Mom.
You were saying something about a multicolored dress? Are you okay? You okay?
Why do you want to kill me?
I thought my life was over. And it only makes sense to take your life first since you caused it all. When Alice relocated back to Africa, I became so lonely. And I was so desperate to get rid of the loneliness that I fell into the wrong hands.
There was this girl in school who always seemed happy, never having a dull moment. She hung out with boys, went clubbing. She just seemed happy. So I got close to her and she introduced me to her friends who were like the so-called cool girls of school. And they introduced me to like their group mom. They call her Mama Isa. She said she would take care of me. She would pamper me, love me like a mother. And that's what I wanted, so I went for it.
Jesus Christ. Hi, girl. Hey. How now?
Hey, what's up, girl?
Hey. Mama Isa. Meet Brittany, my friend from school. Brittany. Hey. Remember everything we talked about. Forget the pain. Forget the loneliness. You see, this is a whole new world right here. You're in good hands, okay? Now, go say hi to Mama Isa.
Hey, girl. Let's see you. Oh. Welcome to our midst. We will shower you with so much love that you will forget whatever has happened, wherever you are coming from. Meet Sonia.
Mama Iza.
Melinda.
I remain loyal, Mama.
And of course, your friend Zara. And I am Mama Isa, the leader of them all.
Yo, Mama. Here, go. Go. Come on.
That's vitamin.
Okay, you know what? Try this. Come on. No, I'm good. Let's go.
Easy.
Go, you get used to it. You just take a sip.
Come on.
Yeah! You got it. She's a natural. Come on, easy. No, I'm good. No, let's go better.
Easy.
Go.
You want to try this out?
While I was with this group, I got introduced to a whole new world. Men sent limos to pick us up just about every night. To clubs and stuff. There were times I never came home. But since you and Dad were never home, nobody noticed. I'm in so many school days, but no one cared.
Flowing tears of pain will restore you back. You need to think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain will restore you back. Think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain will restore you back. You need to think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain will restore you back. Think before you act. When the consequences come, your flowing tears of pain want to restore you back. You need to think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain will restore.
We were doing all this stuff until one of them fell sick and we rushed her to the hospital. It was at that point that they said she had been living with the virus for years and now it was full blown. At that news, it was like the world just stopped. Everyone was scared because we shared a lot of things. Needles. Some of us had been with the same guys.
No, Brittany. Don't tell me you're HIV positive too.
That day when you stabbed yourself, and I saw you in your own blood, I realized I didn't have the heart to kill you, hurt me, or anybody else. When we got to the hospital, I somehow summoned up the courage to get tested. I was shocked. The results were negative.
Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, Lord.
I didn't believe it. I went for the test over and over again, but it was the same thing.
Oh.
I should be happy, but how can I be knowing that my own dad has AIDS? I can't be happy. My dad has AIDS. Oh my God.
Wanna restore you back. You need to think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears.
So you know, Maria, honey, we are actually going to get Matthew from the psychiatric hospital.
Psych words? Is it okay?
The Living Hope Ministries International presents a theatrical showing of the movie My Angel.
Let me hear you say! I hope this is not what I'm thinking. I thought you said he's your church brother and that you guys are holy.
I returned to what I called dignified prostitution.
Wonders shall never end. I'm not a Christian, but I'm a virgin. Ish. I'm a club girl and I'm proud to be one. Girl, this thing is sweet. So why are you crying?
Unbelievable.
Happy birthday to our Mabel, our women.
Thank you. Oh, you guys made my day.
I'm covering my sins with lies. I'm getting deeper into sin.
I'm the most senior in that choir and all of you know it.
Your parents know what they saw when they named you Jirayo. But in my own opinion, they should have named you Jirejo.
When a once vibrant child of God begins to avoid the presence of God, sin is not far-fetched. They claimed I was the one who was responsible for his death. They will seduce me and sleep with me.
The Holy Spirit has been speaking to him about you. Can you just not see me in the spirit?
Antilewa.
Lawale, stop. Just stop, okay?
Your anointed gospel singer choir leader is now Olawale's bedmate.
Jirajo!
Why is she running away? Am I talking too much?
He's okay. He's getting discharged today.
But you told me he's with
Sweetheart, I know what I told you. Look, we had to tell you that because there was so much going on with you. And of course, considering all that the family had been going through, I felt it was going to be too much for you to bear. It's okay. Alright?
Mom, Matt's okay. We're gonna pick him up and bring him back home. It's not like he's going back. He's all right. Just listen to Dad.
This is too much for me, Lord.
Maria, come on. You know, it's gonna be all right. Don't overwork yourself. And you told me you'll be strong enough for this. You want to go back home? Are you sure?
When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. No, 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 no.
That's excellent. That's excellent. Okay, can you tell me your date of birth, please?
3500.
Do you think of committing suicide?
No.
No. We are going to read out some hints, and the rules of the game is if you get an answer correctly, you'll be given 2 points. The penalty for correct answer is a loss of points. Are you depressed?
No.
No. Good, good. All right, that's good. You're doing really good. You'll be going back to the day room. You see your doctor tomorrow.
Okay.
You have to keep up the good behavior. You'll soon be going home. Okay? You can go.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hello, how you doing?
Oh, how are you doing, sir?
Pretty good.
That's good.
Okay, guys, I have the first hint. The first hint is children like to eat me. I'm served at parties. There's pepperoni on me, sausage on me. Y'all not gonna answer? Okay, I'll say it again in case y'all didn't hear. Children like to eat me. I'm served at parties. I have pepperoni on me.
Pizza!
Yes, good job. See, she came in and she got it.
Here is the second hint. I am yellow. I'm a fruit. And I'm made of 6 alphabets.
Banana.
Good.
Good job.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, my third hint. Everybody needs to participate. Matthew, you have to participate. This is why you're here. Okay, the third hint is I'm a school supply. I'm used for arts and crafts. Teachers use it to make arts and crafts. Calm down.
Calm down.
Scissors.
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 Scissors. Good job, Sam. Ghetto. And excellent. Do you think of killing somebody?
No, I don't think you can.
No.
No.
Good. That's good. That's good. Are you depressed?
No, I'm perfectly fine. I'm not depressed at all.
Do you like your food, the water?
Oh yeah, the food is amazing. I love the food.
Good. That's good. Do you hear voices?
Voices? No, never.
Okay, that's good.
Voice.
Okay, that's good. Good.
Can you stop talking to me? Can you stop? Can you stop talking to me? Can you please stop talking to me? Gosh.
Okay, just calm down, okay?
No, I already told you. This is how many times I can't do it.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Didn't I just tell you to stop? Can you stop me, please?
Hey, calm down.
Wow.
Well, what is he asking you to do?
You wouldn't believe what he's telling me to cut off your head.
What?
He's telling me to cut off your head. I can't kill him. I can't kill the man.
Cut off my head?
Telling me. I cannot kill him.
Okay, just calm down. Okay, just take it easy. Just.
You know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna cut off his head, and then I'm gonna go and do that same thing at you. Okay? That's what's gonna happen.
No, just take it easy.
All right?
Come on.
Hello, Dr. Williams. Yes, this is Nurse Joe. I just finished assessment with John Stone. He's still hearing voices. And the voice even asked him to kill me.
Give her Turazin 50 milligram IM and Benadryl 50 milligram IM.
Turazin 50 milligram IM and Benadryl 50 milligram IM?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right, thank you. Bye-bye. Nurse, can you please bring Matty Thomas for this chat? His parents are here.
I am your little sunshine. You make my life worth living. I see in you a virtue of life. You rock me through love. You nurture me with love. Even when I'm confused, you gave me answers. You lead me in the path and the way of the Lord. Oh, Mother, you're my angel. Oh, Mother, you're my angel. Yeah, Mother, you're my angel. Dear Mama.
You need to think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain would restore you back. You need to think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain would restore you back. Think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain would restore you back. You need to think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain would restore you back. Think before you act. When the consequences come, your flowing tears of pain want to restore you back. You need to think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain won't restore you back.
Matthew, how are you? Good, son. I know you have been through a lot. Your mother has also been through a lot. Don't make this too difficult for her. She has learned a lesson, though in a hard way. But please, forgive her.
I sent my son to that place? God, forgive me.
Can God ever forgive you, Mom? Can God ever forgive you? After all you've done to this family, you allowed your inordinate affection for your career to consume you at the expense of this family. After the Allison left, I began to slip away and none of you was available to caution me. It all started in school, during our free writing class.
John Cage.
Here.
Emily Russell. Here. Stephanie Clarkson. Here. Jennifer Amos. Matthew Thomas.
Here.
Stanley Moss.
Here.
Jessica Daniels. Here. Peter Post. Good morning, class. I would like you all to take a few minutes and write about an experience or a situation that comes to your mind. You're going to turn it in at the end of 30 minutes. So I'm going to pass along some papers.
You nurture me with love. Even when I'm confused, you gave me answers. You lead me in the path and the way of the Lord. Oh, Mother, you're my angel. Oh, Mother, you're my angel. Yeah, Mother, you're my angel. Dear Mama.
A letter to my mom. Dear Mama, the best thing that has ever happened to me in life is growing up with you and the rest of the family.
You rock me through love. You nurture me with love. Even when I'm confused, you gave me answers. You lead me in the path, the way of the Lord. Yeah, Mother, you're my angel. Yeah, Mother, you're my angel. Yeah,
You taught me the best way a family should grow, in oneness, happiness, love and peace. Your availability is matchless. You played games with us even as little children. You do puzzles with us and take us to fun places. Your husband and children were your priority, and you were always there to teach us. You were there to correct and to rebuke us when necessary.
I see in you a virtue of life. You rock me through love. You nurture me with love. Even when I'm confused, you gave me answers. You lead me in the path and the way of the Lord. Oh, Mother, you're my angel. Oh, Mother, you're my angel. Yeah,
You taught me what real love should be. I cherish you, Mom. You're just the dearest person to me and the rest of the family. My worst nightmare came, and perhaps that of the entire family, when you suddenly changed from who you used to be.
Now get out of my room.
Get
out
Mommy.
of my room.
Mom! You've replaced the passion you once had for your children and husband with an inordinate passion for your job. You're always never there for us anymore. Mom, I really wish this is a nightmare. I really wish I would wake up one day to find my once ever present dear mother at her duty post caring for her family. Mom, I really wish you would change. It's me, your abandoned son, Matthew Thomas.
Mother, you're my angel. I am your little sunshine. You make my life worth living. I see in you a virtue of life. You rock me through love. You nurture me with love. Even when I'm confused, you get me.
Bro, so what were you writing about in that class, man?
Don't worry about that.
Oh, come on, bro. I've never seen you get like that.
If you insist.
What's up?
It's my mom.
Your mom?
Yeah, it's my mom.
Is she dead?
Actually, I would prefer that.
The Living Hope Ministries International presents a theatrical showing of the movie My Angel.
Let me hear you say, I hope this is not what I'm thinking. I thought you said he's your church brother and that you guys are holy.
I returned to what I called dignified prostitution.
Wonders shall never end. I'm not a Christian, but I'm a virgin. Ish.
I'm a club girl and I'm proud to be one. Girl, this thing is sweet. So why are you crying?
Unbelievable.
Happy birthday to our Mabel, our women.
Thank you. Oh, you guys made my day. I'm covering my sins with lies. I'm getting deeper into sin.
I'm the most senior in that choir and all of you know it.
Your parents know what they saw when they named you Jirayo. But in my own opinion, they should have named you Jirejo.
When a once vibrant child of God begins to avoid the presence of God, sin is not far-fetched. They claimed I was the one who was responsible for his death. They will seduce me and sleep with me.
The Holy Spirit has been speaking to him about you. Can't you just not see me in the spirit?
Antilewa.
Lawale, stop. Just stop, okay?
Your anointed gospel singer choir leader is now Olawale's bedmate.
Jirajo!
Why is she running away? Am I talking too much?
Come on, don't say that.
She's alive and it feels like she's dead.
Wait. She's alive? You're getting me more confused. Is she alive or is she dead?
You don't get it. You don't get it. She doesn't care anymore. Like, I don't even feel her. She's not there. She's dead.
Wow. You know, don't get yourself so worked up, you know. You and I actually have a similar story here.
You know, you don't get it. You don't understand.
Matthew, you can't imagine what I've been through, man.
What are you talking about?
My mom has 3 of us.
So?
My 2 sisters and I. We all have 3 different fathers.
Are you serious?
That's not it. And right now, we're staying with another man who's not even the father of any of us.
Really?
That's what I'm saying. I can't stand that man. I can't stand my mom. I just hate being in that house.
Dude, calm down, man.
Look, man, honestly, like, I don't like talking about this, man.
Just calm down. Calm down.
That man has sexually abused both of my sisters every opportunity he gets. And it's like, every time we try to talk to my mom about it, she doesn't care. She just, you know, she wants to stay in that house, and she knows that when she talks to him, he's gonna kick us out, man.
What? Wait. Are you serious? What are you doing about it?
Bro, what can I do, man? Instead of drowning my spirits in that place they call a house, I just hang out with my boys most of the time, man. Those are my real friends. They're what's happening boys.
The happening boys?
Yep.
No, this is sad. What do you mean the happening boys?
You know, bro, with those guys, man, there's no sad moment, bro. It's like a life we never had, man. Those are real friends. You don't get sad. There's no loneliness. You don't have to worry about all this, man.
Really?
Those are the real friends. You know what? I can actually introduce you to them if you would like.
I mean, I don't get this happening boys and the moment and whatnot. But it sounds like they're taking you off these emotions. I mean, if that's really what it is with your situation, I'm ready to meet them,
bro.
I mean, can you get? Because that's how I feel right now. I feel like I want to get out of where I am and.
I got you. I know what you're going through, man. I got you.
You need to think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. No, 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 no. Flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. No, no way. Flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. Think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. You need to think.
We're all drunk. I remember getting in the car, all drunk. We started driving and all I can remember was the fact that all my friends were dead. I was the only one alive. I just didn't know why God decided to spare my life.
Thank God for the Lord's intervention. Matt was sent to a juvenile home instead of prison, but he got so depressed that he got sent to the psych ward.
Matthew's accident happened that same day you were rushed to the hospital. It was so hard, but I couldn't tell you what was going on because you also had the issue going on with you. And that's what I told you when I told you.
God, I'm sorry for taking my family through all this. Ken, breathe me. Matthew, please forgive me. I would not abandon my divine responsibility. I would not abandon my post as a wife and mother anymore.
We all have learned our lesson in all this that happened. 2 or 3 wrongs cannot make it right. You know, when my wife was obsessed with a dangerous obsession, with an ambition, we all should have prayed. We should have prayed and believed God for a miracle, rather than trying to solve the problems in our own different ways and creating options to meet our own needs, thinking we are providing a solution, but rather complicating the problems. The void that Maria created when she was obsessed, the void created a vacuum in my life, and I started dating and sleeping with different women. I wish I can reverse the hand of the clock. I wish I can be given the chance to make the decision again. But now I have to live with the consequence. I'm carrying HIV virus. Look, I think we have learned a lot. We all at this stage have to forgive each other and move forward to a new life, hoping that we can live better than this. Honey, it's okay. Okay.
I rededicate myself to my family. I promise never to abandon my duty post anymore.
I will make adjustments to my schedule. And my family will be a priority. By the grace of God, the antiretroviral medication will prolong my husband's life. And we will yet have a happy family life. Once again.
Since we are in one accord one more time, it's my prayer that the Lord will build this family strong again, and the hand of the enemy will not be able to withstand it. In Jesus' name. I love you.
You need to think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. Think before you act.
The Live in Hope Ministries International presents a theatrical showing of the movie My Angel.
Let me hear you say! I hope this is not what I'm thinking. I thought you said he's your church brother and that you guys are holy.
I returned to what I called dignified prostitution.
Wonders shall never end. I'm not a Christian, but I'm a virgin. Ish. I'm a club girl and I'm proud to be one. Girl, this thing is sweet. So why are you crying?
Unbelievable.
Happy birthday to our neighbor, Ogunmola.
Thank you. Oh, you guys made my day. I'm covering my sins with lies. I'm getting deeper into sin.
I'm the most senior in that choir and all of you know it.
Your parents know what they saw when they named you Jirayo. But in my own opinion, they should have named you Jirejo.
When a once vibrant child of God begins to avoid the presence of God, sin is not far-fetched. They claimed I was the one who was responsible for his death. They will seduce me and sleep with me.
The Holy Spirit has been speaking to him about you. Can you just not see me in the spirit?
Antilewa. Now let's stop. Just stop, okay?
Your anointed gospel singer choir leader is now Olawale's bedmate.
Jirejo!
Why is she running away? Am I talking too much?
When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. You need to think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. Think before you act. When the consequences come, your flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. You need to think before you act. When the consequences come, flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. No, 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 no. Flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. No way, no way. flowing tears of pain wanna restore you back. Think before you act when the consequence.
Definitely not again tonight.
Flowing tears of pain wanna restore you back. You need to think before you act when the consequences come. Flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. Think before you act when the consequences come. Flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. You need to think before you act when the consequences come. Flowing tears of pain won't restore you back.
Maria, no.
You're not going to release me. You have been doing this to me for the past 6 months.
Maria.
It's not fair. Am I no longer your wife?
You're my wife, Maria. Please sit. Please sit down. We can't do this.
I'm a woman, your wife. I have blood running through my veins. I need you. I understand your concern, but we can use a form of barrier to prevent me from getting the virus. And even if the barrier fails, we will be on the antiretroviral medications together. I can live with this. At least I caused it in the first place.
No. Maria, look. We cannot do this to our children. What if we both develop resistance to the antiretroviral? Who's going to be there to take care of Brittany and Matthew? Someone needs to be alive to take care of these kids. Look, honey, this ailment is real. This disease is real. Look, I love you. I love you so much. I have blood running through my veins also. But we can't do this. I'm so sorry. Look, honey, before I lose my emotions, Maria, please go home. Please, just leave.
You need to think before you act when the consequences come. Flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. Think before you act when the consequences come. Flowing tears of pain won't restore you back.
Sweetheart,
Son.
for the past 3 weeks, you've not told me the good news you said you were going to tell me. Instead, you took an impromptu 1-month vacation and you were taking me and the children to several fun places that we've not been able to visit in the past 3 years. Now, can you let it out?
Before you act, when the consequences come, flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. No. Flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. No way. Flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. when the consequences come. Flowing tears of pain will restore you back. You need to think before you act when the consequences come. Flowing tears of pain will restore you back. Think before you act when the consequences come. Flowing tears of pain will restore you back. You need to think before you act when the consequences come. Flowing tears of pain will restore you back. Think before you act when the consequences come. Your flowing tears of pain want to restore you back. You need to think before you act when the consequences come. Flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. No, 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 no. Flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. No way, no way. Flowing tears of pain won't restore you back. Think before you act when the consequences come. Flowing tears of pain will restore you back. You need to think before you act when the consequences come. Flowing tears of pain will restore you back. Think before you act when the consequences come.
We cannot hold God to a ransom. God does what he wants in his own ways and at his own time. If the Lord allows anything to happen to a Christian, that is the best that can happen to him in that situation. Look, sometimes the Lord allows us as Christians to live with the scars of our disobedience, to keep us in line so that we can make heaven. Maybe this is the scar that the Lord wants this family to carry. I know, I understand. Truly, it might be a heavy thing to bear. It will be tough on her. Oh, come on. Look, the knowledge of my going to be with the Lord in glory and the fact that we will meet again at the time of resurrection should be able to provide comfort for you and the children. And when I leave, the fear of infecting you with HIV or dying young, leaving orphans behind without anyone to care for them will not haunt us anymore. Come on, honey, look.
I hate to see you die as a sacrificial lamb for my sin.
I'm sorry.
Years of pain will restore you back. You need to think before you act when the consequences come. Flowing tears of pain will restore.
I can't just believe that is no more.
If someone had told me a couple of years back that the only time we would get to see Dad is to pay our respects to him in the cemetery, I never would have believed it in a million years.
Father, wherever you are, I just hope you're resting. Just hope. We love you so much.
He's alright.
It is 4 years today that I lost the best husband in the whole wide world. The most beautiful color on my multicolored coat is gone forever. I learned my lesson in a hard way, and I hope that every woman that plays their career before they are home will learn from this before it is too late. Sleep on, beloved. We love you, but God loves you more.
Come on, it's okay. You know God knows best. Let's just go pay our respects to Dad.
We love you, Mom.
Yeah, we love you.
I love you too. I promise to always be by you. I'll never leave you again.
The Living Hope Ministries International presents a theatrical showing of the movie My Angel.
Let me hear you say,
I hope this is not what I'm thinking. I thought you said he's your church brother and that you guys are holy.
I returned to what I called dignified prostitution.
Wonders shall never end. I'm not a Christian, but I'm a virgin. Ish. I'm a club girl and I'm proud to be one. Girl, this thing is sweet. So why are you crying?
Unbelievable.
Happy birthday to our neighbor, Ogunmola.
You guys made my day! I'm covering my sins with lies. I'm getting deeper into sin.
I'm the most senior in that choir and all of you know it.
Your parents know what they saw when they named you Jirayo. But in my own opinion, they should have named you Jirejo.
When a once vibrant child of God begins to avoid the presence of God, sin is not far-fetched. They claimed I was the one who was responsible for his death. They will seduce me and sleep with me.
The Holy Spirit has been speaking to him about you. Can you just not see me in the spirit?
Antilewa.
Now let's stop. Just stop, okay?
Your anointed gospel singer choir leader is now Olawale's bedroom.
Jirejo!
Why is she running away? Am I talking too much?